All right. So today's draft, and it sounded like a good idea when I suggested it, and then I actually had to do the research and the thought, and this isn't as easy as I thought. The best NFL wingman in honor of the Top Gun 35th birthday. I have a trivia question for you, Chris. At the beginning of Top Gun, I don't know. Maybe he won't be able to get this. At the beginning of Top Gun, Maverick sings karaoke to win over Charlie. Name the song and the artist.
You lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that. But.
Okay.
You've
named the song. Who's the artist?
Honestly, I don't know. I know.
I don't either.
You don't either? You don't know?
Is it Righteous Brothers? I knew it was Brothers. If I would have talked it through a little bit, I would have come up with it.
Come on, old timer. How did you not know that?
Sorry.
Jeez. But I didn't even get a credit. I didn't get a credit for knowing the song. I don't get anything.
Go ahead.
Everybody knows the song.
I'll let you have the first pick because I'm going to be curious to see which way you go because you clearly came to this dance without your dancing shoes.
Well, no
research was done last night. No preparation.
Hey, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to dominate you in this draft. All right.
All right, go.
And I did. I had some old timers on here, so I had to think of some newer. All right. First off, like the ultimate wingman thing, NFL. I mean, is Gronk to Brady? That's number one to me. I don't even want to use quarterbacks in this a whole lot, but Gronk is wherever Tom goes, me go. Wherever Tom throws football, me catch it. Tom needs security to walk into a bar, I'm his security. I mean, he's the ultimate wingman. Tom doesn't want to drink the shot, I drink it for him. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm Gronk. I mean, he's the ultimate wingman. I mean, he's anything. I mean, right? He's the guy you'd love to have at the bar. You say something stupid or not even funny, and he laughs, and everybody thinks it's funny. Hey, I'm cool. Look at that. He's the ultimate wingman in Gronk.
Similar vibe, right idea.
Yeah.
I go to a different city. I go to a different quarterback and a different tight end, Travis Kelce to Patrick Mahomes. But it's the exact same thing.
Right.
Texas Tech's in the Final Four. Who's there next to him?
Yeah, right.
Not the guy who went to Texas Tech. It's Travis
Right.
Kelce next to Patrick Mahomes in Minnesota. They win the Super Bowl. They're hanging out with Post Malone. They're playing beer pong with Post Malone.
Yes.
He's protecting the meal ticket everywhere he goes. And on the field, he's the ultimate wingman too. Tyreek Hill's covered. Travis Kelce's going to be open. He's always going to be there to bail out Patrick Mahomes. So I think that those are the obvious ones. It gets a little harder after that.
It definitely does. All right, next one, I'm going to go to receiver here. I'm going to go to your ultimate wingman. You got the big guy and the small guy. It's David and Goliath, but the ultimate wingman as far as football is concerned, DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. That's what I'm going to throw out there. It's like, hey, you big guy, you go deep and do all the big guy stuff, and I'm the real small, fast guy, and I'll catch all these routes and do all that, and we're an awesome wingman together. I mean, I don't know. That's how I envision those voices going in my brain, as stupid as I am.
Why does Tyler Lockett have a high-pitched voice?
Because he was a small, fast guy, right? And usually I just feel like they talk like that. But, yes, there's no logic to that. But I think you could argue it's as good as a 1-2 tandem in all of football, definitely. And they couldn't be more opposite as far as the way they look. So they're a great wingman for each other out in the football field.
I'm going to go similar path again, although this is a new relationship. It's the young guy who's taken over the position in Minnesota. Adam Thielen, who had been the wingman to Stephon Diggs, is now the wingman to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
And a very potent 1-2 punch. And Thielen's the one who would, I guess, punch out and hit his head on the cockpit. A very unrealistic physical thing that happened to Goose, but he still died.
Do you know? How do you know? How do you know that's unrealistic? You've been in planes?
I think it's unrealistic.
I think
I
before?
researched it at one point.
Oh,
but he's not the wingman. That's not the wingman, though. See, we're getting it all screwed up. The wingman's the other plane, right? Not the guy in the back, not the navigator. Either way, Goose died.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, yes. He still was his wingman, though, right? I mean, yeah, but I know you're right. I guess technically it's not exactly a wingman. All right. I'm stuck here. I think, though, I'm going to go to running back. I got a few other good ones here, but I'm going to go to Batman and Robin in Cleveland. I'm going to go to those two, the wingman. I mean, what a great wingman that is. Hey, here's the ball. Nick Chubb, run up the middle for 70 yards. Oh, you need a break? Hey, we'll bring in your wingman. Yeah, Kareem Hunt, and he'll run up the middle for 50 yards. awesome. I mean, that couldn't fit better. I mean, so talented. Both are, Chubb maybe a little bit better running the ball, Hunt a little better catching the ball. It's just a perfect complement for that offense there in Cleveland. So I'll go with Hunt and Chubb.
It's funny. Matt's telling me that he doesn't think you understood the exercise, but we all have the same picks. We have the same. I've got the same guys on my list, so we both misunderstood it the exact same way. Because I was going to go, but wait, who's the wingman? Is Hunt the wingman to Chubb, or is Chubb the wingman to Hunt? I guess
Hunt's, it's always going to be the second guy, right? So Chubb's the main guy. Hunt's got to be, Chubb's the main guy. He's the guy at the bar all the girls like. Hunt's the guy that's the wingman at the bar that, gets like the leftovers. Like, that's what happens.
I have another running back tandem. I'm going to skip, though. I was going to say Latavius Murray to Alvin Kamara, but I'm going to go instead on the defensive side of the ball. Let's give some love, especially in Tampa Bay, where they rarely get the recognition they deserve. Lavonte David to Devin White. Right. Lavonte, the veteran, he's been there. He's, moving toward the back end of his career. Devin White, the young guy who is the straw that stirs that drink. David sticking around. Hey, when you got a guy like Devin White, I don't need to go anywhere else. He makes my life a lot easier because he's the one who's attracting the attention. He's the one who's making things happen, and I'm here just to cover his back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I'm with you. I wrote that down too. That was definitely, if I didn't take my last one, that would have been the pick. But yeah, come on. Oh, Devin, you're going to blitz here? I'll cover Travis Kelce? Great. Oh, I can blitz here. Now you'll cover Travis Kelce? Great. Oh, neither one of us will blitz and we'll just be, impossible to stop chasing the ball? Great. They're pretty damn good wingman combination there for sure. Who else? Anybody else on your list?
Give me an all-timer.
Oh, Duper and Clayton, right? That like from the
who's the wingman?
I guess I'm going to say Duper is the wingman to Clayton. Okay, I'm going to say for the sake of, since it was the young days, Moss was the wingman to Carter, just because he was the young guy, not maybe because he was the better player. What do you think about that? And what was my John Taylor to Jerry Rice. That's the other one for sure.
So you're making Moss the wingman to Carter?
I feel like for when
I think Carter's the wingman.
I know, you think so? I don't know. Yeah. I went with the young guy having to be, the wingman at first in the early part of his career. But you're right. I guess it really should be the other way around.
And you want to have some of that tension. You want to have a little of the Iceman, Maverick tension, and then they resolve things. And at the end of the day, you can be my wingman anytime.
That's right.
Moss is the guy. Moss was the Maverick. Moss was the guy who showed up and shook everything up, and Carter was Iceman. So I don't know who the wingman is in that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It starts off as Moss being the reluctant wingman, and at the end of the day, Carter embraces the fact that having Moss around made his life a hell of a lot easier.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.